This shit going on in Texas has really got me thinking today about things that can happen that people still might consider an abortion. Case in point, in 2010, I got pregnant and I started having dreams about an ectopic pregnancy. Now, I have this really weird ability that if I have a dream, for like a week straight or something, they tend to come true. So it freaked me out, and I didn't have any clue as to what an ectopic pregnancy was. So I started looking it up, and when I found out what it is, it's a pregnancy that implants outside of the uterus and is not viable. I called my sister and I was like, oh my God, I've been having this dream for a week now about an ectopic pregnancy. And my sister said, oh, that's so rare. There's just no way that that's going to happen to you. Just, don't worry about it and relax. And I was like, yeah, you're right. How stupid of me, So about 7 weeks into the pregnancy, my husband and I decided to go to Washington, D.C. with our daughter, who was 16 months at the time, and, just to see some of the sights. And he has family that lives near there, so we were going to visit the family. But the first night I was there, I wasn't feeling well. And then around 3 a.m, I thought I had to go to the bathroom, but that wasn't what the problem was. I got to the bathroom, tried to go, didn't go, passed out on the floor, and my husband heard me hit the floor. So he called 911, and they rushed me to one of the hospitals nearby, where I found out that it was indeed an ectopic pregnancy that had ruptured. I ended up having a full laparotomy because there was so much blood. They couldn't do it laparoscopically. They couldn't see when they tried to go down with the camera. So I had a full laparotomy. I had my left fallopian tube completely removed. And it was a really upsetting and crazy experience that I wouldn't wish on anybody. But we know a couple years ago when Ohio tried to pass a law that was very similar, they included things like ectopic pregnancies. Anything like that was considered an abortion. So in Texas, let's say that I had this ectopic pregnancy and they had to remove it. Would somebody have reported me then for $10,000? Because in the society that we live in now, I can absolutely imagine that somebody would have reported me, especially for $10,000, because everything's about me. Me. And if it's not about me, then we don't care.